line, a horizontal line toward the Mediterranean, which is to our west, we will reach a stone. And from the story, we know that the Yunus alayhi salam, because of the acidity of the belly of the whale, he suffered and he has scars, and he need to be cured. He will need to be a good, a lovely place. Now there's no mention of any historical record, not in the Quran, not in the Hadith, not in the Bible, nothing. No, we don't know. But the tradition says that he passed to a high place. Here we are 1018 almost. So we are 1000 meters above the sea level. That's the peak of the mountain of Halhul. So it's eventually it has a very nice weather. And so that's the weather that Yunus alayhi salam needed. That's why this place was chosen. This is like I'm trying to explain how because we have a lack of sources that's mentioning the place of Yunus alayhi salam, because Yunus alayhi salam was like 2,700 years ago, but the written history speaks about the Ayyubid period, which is like 800 years ago. So we have missing of over 1800 years, 1800 years missing history. We don't have any historical record. So then Masjid is from the time of the Ayyubids, from the time of the 12th century, from the nephew of Salah ad-Din. He made this maqam. The tradition says that Yunus alayhi salam, he stayed in this village for a year at this place. That's the history of the place, and since then, from 800 years, this place became a venerated place for a visit, a place where people come listen to the story of Yunus alayhi salam. And we know that after that, Yunus alayhi salam returned back to his people because it's mentioned in the Quran. So obviously it's not a tomb. It's a place marking the place where he stayed. Under that mark, there's a cave. The masjid was built on a cave, so it's the place where he stayed for that period of time. Questions?
How far is the sea from here?
Like 50 kilometers. But if you look at the map, tomorrow I'll show you the map, you see the line, that it's a line of connection. So like from here, the night was clear, and at that time it was so clear you can see the Mediterranean from here. So that's probably the reason why he chose this area. And of course, it's maybe I suggest that he wanted to visit also his Ibrahim alayhi salam. His Ibrahim, his forefather. Is Ibrahim alayhi salam very nearby? So if he choose to be close to Ibrahim alayhi salam, it's venerated from Lut. Yeah, the cousin of Ibrahim is Lut. So it has Yunus alayhi salam came 1,000 years after Ibrahim alayhi salam. So
the Quran mentions Al-Hut.
yes.
Isn't that a whale?
Whale. Yes.
But you're saying the Bible saying it's
The Jews, the Bible says big fish.
Oh, big
The
fish.
Jews, they say big fish. In the Bible, it does not mention whale. They say big fish. I said that they look for trivial things. They don't look for the essence of the story, which is La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minadh dhalimin. They look for a big whale, for a whale or a big fish. That's the point. By the way, some people say that they go very far and say the whale is still alive in the sea. So it's gonna be getting. Yeah, but that's not that's not the essence of the story. We need to look and understand why the Quran mentioned the whole story. Only because of La ilaha illallah, because of the test of Yunus. The test that he left his people without permission of Allah Azza wa Jal, and he even though he was a prophet, but he was punished. He stayed in a location that none stayed under three darkness.
darkness of the world.
Do we know how he passed away?
No, he went back to his people of Nineveh, and they all believed And he enjoyed them. Of course, he became the king.
Yeah, when he got, when people had accepted Islam.
They accepted Islam, and then he enjoyed his people. So it's mentioned in the Quran that part. Well, but we don't know any information else.
But he went back to
Nineveh,
and then.
and he passed there. In Iraq, there is a tomb
So
for
why
the.
is the grave here?
No
This is the
grave.
Quran.
Not a
Oh,
grave.
sorry.
You didn't have your lunch.
This is just a picture.
Only,
Okay.
only a mark
Okay.
for the place where he stayed for a year.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. We said he passed for a year. He stayed till he was cured from his scars, and he went again after he had the good annunciation that his people just believe. Yalla, let's go back home.
Okay.
Question?
That's why they call it the Maqam.
You have one. You order for a meal?
Huh?
You ordered for a one meal?
I'm sharing with.
No, not sharing. We have a meal for you. You need a meal.
I
The
made a
plant
meal.
that helps.
Yeah, the
you.
plant.
Is it
The
here?
pumpkin.
But it was
That
at the
plant.
beach. It was at the beach.
No, it's not mentioned. وأنبتنا عليه شجرة من يقطين. It's not mentioned exactly where.
Yeah.
But that plant is it's a plant that can live for a long time.
He was thrown on the beach.
Yeah, but then Allah told him, instructed him to take from the
Yeah,
plant.
so-
That's what cured him.
Yes,
right?
yeah. But maybe here, maybe yes, because he stayed here to be cured. Maybe that plant was here, but the plant is not like.